Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One, my old barn door, and I am working on a book. So I thought that I would just turn the camera on and talk to y'all while I'm working. So I'm trying now to see if I can find myself live on my notepad so that I can see you all's comments. So let me see if I can get there. It's a little bit weird seeing myself like that, and it looks like I do have a delay, so I may, yeah, that's real weird because there is probably about a 5-second delay. So if you guys are talking to me, give me, a few seconds to answer because there is a delay. So what I'm doing is I am putting together a book for my friend Teresa. She had asked for one of my farmhouse slash kitchen or slash recipe slash garden type journals. So I'm working on the cover. So I just thought, I'd just turn the camera on and talk to you guys while I'm working. So I already started the cover. So what I did was I just took an old book. This was an actual, like a children's encyclopedia. And it was about the right size that I wanted for her book. So I cut down the middle of the spine so that I could make a bigger spine. The other book that she saw that she liked was actually, I think it had a 2-inch spine, but it just wasn't big enough. So with this one, we're going to make it a 3-inch spine so that she has a little more room and it's not such alligator mouth when she's, when I get it completed. So basically, I hope I'm in frame. I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking at the book. Basically, what I did is I just cut up a pizza box, and I use the chipboard from pizza boxes as my spine. And I usually like to double it. So, I just put the, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I can see my chat. Okay, so anyways, I like to double the spine just to make it a little thicker. And if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell or not, but you see there's a little bit of a lip right there. So sometimes I'll even put something in the center of that. But I think this one's going to be okay. I think it's going to be a pretty good, sturdy, strong spine. So, and it's not going to matter if this is upside down or not. Actually, it might matter. I may need to take this apart. Yeah, I think I need to take this part off. I do need to take this part off. It's not going to come off. Well, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I know how I want to do this. Okay, so we'll do it like that, and then we'll put another piece here. So it'll actually probably be a little bit bigger than a 3-inch spine, but it'll be a good thick, spine in the middle. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. See, I boo-booed, so you can always think of something to fix your boo-boos. If you make a mistake or you mess up, you can always fix it. So, what I should have done is glued this piece inside this spine instead of on the outside of this spine. So, that's what I was talking about. But that's okay. We can fix it. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it together. And nope, that won't be upside down if I do it that way. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just going to take my Aleene's Tacky Glue. And I'm just going to put some glue down. We'll just glue this baby together. You'll excuse me if you hear me chewing. I'm trying to eat some pizza rolls while I'm doing this. I'm a little hungry and I haven't had my lunch yet. I tend to, I want to work and not stop and eat lunch, so. And then I'll fix myself some lunch and just eat while I'm working. Yes, I am that addicted. It's pretty bad. Alright, so we've got the glue down, and then we're just going to lay this right on top and slide it as far in as we can and make sure we got it even. Sorry, guys. Gotta love these allergies. I just thought it'd be easier to go live than it would be to try and, you know, record a video and then upload it and all that good stuff. It's a little bit easier just to do it live. This is going to be a little bit bigger of a spine than I had, but everything's good and flat together. Hey, Melody. Hey, Selena. I bet it is. It's a little easier being on that side of the camera, isn't it? It's not as hard to keep up with it. Alright, so now I'm just going to put some not paper clips, clothespins on each end to hold it together. Selena, you can learn how to make a journal. I'm making the cover for, Teresa ordered one of my farmhouse recipe / garden style books, so you get to see how I do that. I'm just doing the cover today. And I'm eating pizza rolls, so y'all bear with me. I'm hungry. But I usually just eat while I craft, so. Alright. This one might be the inside. Okay. I think I'll use this as the inside. And I believe, sorry for my reach. Just trying to remeasure my spine to make sure that I cut this one the right length. Let's see. I only want it to go to here. So I'm going to do 3 1/4. Y'all bear with me if you say something and I don't answer right away. I've kind of got a delay, so it looks like I'm about 5 seconds behind on my notepad than I am actually on the live video. Okay, so now I've got another piece for the inside of the spine, and I think we can lose the clothespins now. Got a little bit of glue there, because it doesn't have to be completely dry. In line at the post office. Yes, I know. It's my second home too. As a matter of fact, I have to leave to go to work a little earlier today because I've got about 8 packages that I've got to take to the post office. Aw, Melody, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Melody, I was going to let you know too, your book is ready in the shop. The book from the book sale, the Birds book. I just noticed it today when I was getting all those packages together, and I had it sitting over there in an envelope, and I thought, oh crap, I bet she's forgot that she wanted that book. So it's ready for you in the shop whenever you're ready. Very simple listing. It just says reserved for Melody. I think it's in there. I'll double check, but I believe it's in there. I always make sure that I put a pretty good bit of glue in the center because I don't want this spine to ever come apart. So I tend to be overly zealous with my glue. Melody, I'll double check and make sure that that I did do the listing for that. Let me just look at it real quick. But I really think I did. Sorry about that, guys. That was actually, I probably should have, yeah, it's in there, Melody. It says reserved for Melody. I probably actually should have answered that call because that's actually from a corporation that I'm thinking about starting to carry their paper line in my shop. So I probably should have answered it and talked to him, but I'm not going to stop the live video for that. Yes, I know this is not very interesting as far as crafting goes, but this is the necessary parts that you have to do in order to put a journal together. So I just thought I might go live and chit chat with everybody while I was working on it. Okay, we're gonna need a baby wipe and a pizza bite. Because I always get glue everywhere. Okay, so now that we have our spine put together, I'm going to put these clothespins on it just to hold it for a little while to make sure it gets a good grip with the glue. Okay, so now I'm just going to turn it over. It's going to be backwards, but it's not going to matter because I'm covering both of these up. No, it's actually not backwards because this is the front cover and this is the back cover, so that's right. Okay. So now, the other book, she wanted me to do this as close to the other book as I could get it. So the other book had a yellow background, but I think it'll still be okay with the blue background. So let me just go take a peek real quick at what the other one looked like. It's so funny because I've done so many that it's hard to remember what I did on each book, so I have to go back to my videos. Thank goodness I do the videos because I wouldn't have a clue as to how to do them or what to do with them. Okay. So I used, here's the papers that I'm using for this book. It is the Country Kitchen Recipe, or the Country Kitchen Collection by Carta Bella, and they're super cute. And then these are Today's Housewife by Photoplay, or Classifieds by Photoplay. That's what it is. So I kind of mixed a couple of different paper lines in this book. So I'm trying to find the paper that I actually used for the cover. There it is. Okay. And I think I'm actually going to just cut this and cover the whole cover. Yeah, I think that'll be the better way to do this one. Alright, so I'm going to sit this to the side so that it can dry a little bit while I'm working on the cutting the piece for the cover. But I do want to remeasure 10.5. So if I cut it at 10.25 by 6.75, it should do pretty good to cover it. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and we will do I think I'll do it this way first. Do the 6.75 first, and that way it'll save the majority of my paper. You learn how to do your cuts differently so that it saves bigger sheets of your paper. Alright, so we got 6.75, and then we want 10.25. And this should cover it. Let's look and see. I think I need this. I need the length just a little shorter. So I'm going to cut off about 1/4 inch. Sorry for talking while I'm chewing. I know, this is one of my favorite papers, Selena. I have used it a lot because I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so I think that's going to work. And I think on the back cover, I might actually do like a patchwork. Because on the other one, it was just a solid color. But I don't want to leave this showing. I want to cover that up. So, I think I will. Hey, Ann. How are you? Hey, Deborah. Welcome. No, I don't live stream every Friday at this time. I just kind of pop on every now and then as I have the chance to. Hey, Debbie, it's so good to see you. Alright, so what we're working on today is I'm working on a book cover for a journal that I'm going to be making for my friend Teresa. So, I'm kind of using an old book that I did, not an old book, but a journal that I made a while back. And she wanted me to get it as close to that journal as possible. So I'm kind of looking. It's so funny because I have my cell phone, which is the one recording. Then I have my notepad up, which is the one that I have the live video on so that I can read the feeds, and I have it muted. And then I have my laptop up so that I can look at the picture of the last journal that I made. So it's kind of funny. Gotta love technology, man. It's so helpful. So I'm just going to glue this down to the cover. And I actually think, because there is a little bit of gloss to this, but there's also a little bit of tooth to it. It's got a little bit of a texture, but I don't know if it's enough for the glue to hold as good as I want it to. So I am going to put a piece of wax paper underneath this and get my sanding paper out. Sorry for the noise, guys. It won't take but just a second to do this. Now I'm just going to sand it a little bit so that I can make sure that that paper stays where I want it to stay. I'm sorry. Just mute me for a second, guys. I can't do it on live video. Usually I would pause and come back after I did that, so sorry about that. Alright, so now that we have that done, then we can go ahead and glue this on. It's a little weird trying to craft and pay attention to the camera. It's also a little weird trying to craft knowing that people are watching you. I don't know why. But I guess if you're a teacher, you're used to it, but I've never been a teacher, so I don't know. It's just something new. I guess it's kind of like somebody watching you when you type. You always make more mistakes when you're typing if somebody's watching you type, so it's kind of the same way when you're crafting and somebody's watching you craft. You tend to make more mistakes than you would if you were just going at it by yourself and didn't have anybody looking on. I don't know why we do that. Oh, thanks, Deborah. This is some of my favorite paper. It is, here's the paper line. It's called Country Kitchen, and it's by Carta Bella. I got this from scrapbook.com. I have a tendency to be addicted to scrapbook.com because they have such a great array of papers over there. But I started adding it up, and it's, you know, it's a little bit more expensive than I want it to be. But for what you get for it, I guess. Oh, you could do videos. I mean, here's what I did when I first started doing videos, because I was nervous too, Deborah. And I thought, well, you know what? I can video it and then I'll watch it back. And if I don't like it, then I won't post it. But if everybody else can do videos, then why can't I do videos? So that's what I did. I recorded my first video, and it was a cluster. It was ridiculous. It was facing the wrong way. It wasn't landscape. It was portrait. So I had a lot to learn, but you know what? And it was a learning process. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you that. Because if you can go teach people, holy cow, that in itself is something to be proud of, because Lord of mercy, I don't know if I could do it. Especially middle school. You couldn't pay me $1 million to teach middle school girls. They are so dramatic. So much drama, and I just can't deal with it. Cannot deal with the drama. Alright, so I've got, it's not perfect, but I don't usually like things to be perfect, so. But I actually do kind of like the blue in the background. And then what I will do on this side over here, I'll cover this in a paper and then probably put some lace or something on it. So Teresa, if you see this, it's not going to be exactly like the other one, but it'll be very, very close to the other one. I promise it'll be pretty. Okay. Aw, you're so welcome, Deborah. So now I'm going to turn this little piece of wax paper over because I got it wet with my wipe. So now I'm going to try and do, you know what, I'm not going to do the collage part on the back cover yet. And the reason why I'm not going to do the collage part on the back cover yet is because I want to use scraps from this paper line, and I don't have any yet. I don't think I have any yet. Let me just get my scrap box and see. Okay, so I have this one, but I really and truly, I could use some music paper. I am going to use some music paper. Probably going to need a couple of pieces of music paper. And then these are kind of longer strips, but there's some of the cows. I could use that. And I could use some of the barn. And I could use some of this. There's some more barn. Some spoons. I think somebody's trying to text me. Sorry, guys. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, I kind of like the yellow checks. I know, right, Ann? It's definitely, it's hard to start doing videos. It's hard to get up the courage to begin to do the videos, but then once you do, you think, well, what in the world was I thinking? Now it's just kind of like second nature. But you do get a little more nervous. I guess it's going live. You know, you tend to be a little, my first live video, which this is only my second live video, so my first live video, I was a nervous wreck all day because I had told everybody, hey, I'm going live at 2, you know, and so I was so nervous all day long. I'm just pulling scraps because I'm going to do like a patchwork cover on the back side of this. So I'm just trying to pull from my scraps to find some of that paper that was from that kitchen line that I did. Let's see. And I like this. I like these. These are tiny scraps. They're a little tinier than I want them to be, but I'm going to look through my bigger ones too. Super cute. Love the daisies. Love daisies. Okay, I think that might be, ooh, there's some from the other paper pad. Okay, I like this one. Y'all bear with me. Ooh, and the cows. I like the cows. Okay, let me pull my bigger scraps and see if I have anything in them that I can use too. Oh, I love the cherries. The cow paper came from a paper line. Hang on and I'll pull it out and show it to you. It's actually a Hobby Lobby paper line. I actually think I like the orange and white check too. It does not make me a Tennessee fan, I promise. But I do like the orange and white check. Hang on and I'll pull it. The blue, no, the cow paper. Let me figure out which one of these it came from. Because I just had it in, okay, here it is. This is where I got the cow paper from. It's called the Blue Barn, and it is Paper Studio, so it's from Hobby Lobby. Yes, Selena does have an Etsy shop. She has an excellent Etsy shop. Y'all keep chatting. I'm just trying to find bigger patches of paper to go on my paper collage for the back of this book. Ooh, we could use some matte paper too. That'd be cute on there. I like the colors. It goes well with it. Hang on, I've not left y'all. I'm just over to the side trying to pick papers. Okay, I think we can start with this. So basically, we're just going to do a collage on the back of this book cover. A collage of different kinds of papers. using different little squares. Hey Robin, how are you? Oh Lord, I think I'm missing stuff. You want the book already, Selena? Well, actually, after I make this one, I'm probably going to make a couple more because this was one of my, it seemed to be one of everybody's favorites. So, excuse me. I've been trying to get, or meaning to get back to making some more of these, but I've just been busy with other stuff, trying to get orders shipped out and all that good stuff. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks for me. I'm so glad you feel better, Robin. All right, y'all, I'm sanding real quick, so close your ears. Sorry. I'm trying to make it quick. Okay, all done. All right, and then we're just going to wipe it off just a little bit with the wipe. Okay, I think we can get rid of the clothespins now because I believe that glue has had time to stick to it pretty good. Yeah, Selena, I'd be glad to make one for you. That would be no problem at all. As a matter of fact, I've got some other things that I have in my drawer that I want to send you. So I'll make you one, and then I'll send you one. I'll send it with the stuff that I have in the drawer for you. It's a surprise. All right, so I'm just going to take my little pieces of paper. This is a really good way to use up your scraps, guys, because, you know, we don't want to throw away our scraps, so this is a really good way to keep them. So basically, I'm just going to take my Mod Podge and my Mod Podge brush, and I'm just going to paint some glue on the book cover. And I probably should have warned Teresa that if she didn't want to see her book, not to watch. Teresa, if you're watching, if you don't want to see your book, don't watch. Girl, Selena, I'm going to beat you. Yes, Selena does have an awesome shop. She has awesome kits. I think I have 3 so far, and I have a list of other ones that I am going to get, you know, but I got to sell some books first. You know how that goes. I have found that I'm spending way too much money, so I'm having to rein myself in just a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start taking some of this paper and just kind of placing it on the back cover. And I actually want to leave a little bit of an edge of the blue because I like the blue in there too. And then I just take a little, this is an old Christmas gift card, so I just take it and rub it down to make sure that it sticks to the glue real good. And then I just go through what I've got and mix and match. Mix and match. That's the right word. So I just cut out some little squares and place them in here however I think they might look good. I want some color. Let's, I know I saw some, yeah, here we go. I love this paper. And it doesn't have to be, no, I don't want it next to the flowers. Let's do it down here. Sorry guys, I'm not reading very quickly. I do sell my books on Etsy. I have an Etsy shop. It's called My Old Barn Door. And you run all that together, but the beginning of each word is capitalized. I don't have any books in there right now because honestly I haven't had time to, all my books sold out and I hadn't had time to make any more because I was working on a couple of custom orders, and then I have this custom order. So then once I finish with these, I'm probably going to do some more golden books and some more floral books. I sold a bunch of floral books at Mother's Day. Now, sometimes you'll want to go back and put a little more, you know, just re-wet your Mod Podge so that it's not drying up too fast. And I don't paint the whole cover with Mod Podge. I kind of just do a little at a time. And then I'll take it and paint over a little bit of the other paper just to make sure that it, you know, because you can layer this on top of the paper. So I just want to make sure it sticks down really good. And then I kind of like this here. Oh, thank you, Robin. Let's see, I'm missing stuff. Sorry. You know what, Deborah? I can leave a link. It won't let me leave links when I first come on live, but I can leave it in the description box below after the video's over, and I'll give you a link to my shop so you can go over and check it out. Hey, Candy, how are you? Okay, and I like this one because I want a little yellow in there. And you know what? We're going to make this one a little angled. Because, like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect little squares. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's your book. You do it how you want to do it. Hey, Candy, we're making a journal cover for Teresa, my Kentucky friend. Oh, thank you, Selena. I'm loving your vote of confidence. Alright, I like this one here. I need a little more Mod Podge. I usually do this a lot faster, but, you know, it's hard to talk and read and do this at the same time, but that's okay. I'm having fun. And that's what counts. As long as you're having fun while you're doing it. I mean, because who wants a job they don't like, right? I wish this was my full-time job. Oh. Is she having to do physical therapy for like a knee or something? My son blew out his ACL. He was a huge baseball player. And, I mean, baseball was his life. And he blew out his ACL his junior year, and he couldn't play baseball anymore, and it broke his little heart. Okay, I think I like this one on the corner here. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? I'm not paying attention in the camera. She probably is busy today. I haven't seen her do a video in a minute, so I'm figuring she's got her hands full. Okay, I think I want some of this blue right here in the middle, just as a little contrasting something. Okay, well, we don't want my hair in the book. Oh, wow. Okay, I had to go to a specialist one time. They thought I had, what do they call that when you're real off balance with your ears and stuff? Oh, I forget the name of it. But anyway, I had to go to some kind of guy who like specializes in that. And he did all kinds of testing and stuff on me, and he said that I did not, what is it called? Thank you, Debbie. Hopefully it'll turn, yeah, vertigo, that's it, Carmen. Hey, Carmen, how are you? I didn't see you come in the room. Of course, I may not see everybody because I'm kind of got my head down, you know, into the book some, so I might not see everybody, so y'all bear with me. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Yeah, so, they did all kind of little testing for vertigo. I had to lay weird on a table, and I don't know. It was crazy. But they said I didn't have it, so well, I was having really bad dizzy spells, and they couldn't figure out why. They've never been able to figure out why, so, but I think it's, you know, the big M word with hot flashes and all that fun stuff, so it's ridiculous. I'm so ready for it to be over. Let's see, I like the chickens. Nope. Ooh, I like the cows. Maybe we can do some of the cows down through here. And I kind of want to off-center it. But I'd like to have a cow's face and not just a cow's butt. So we'll make sure we leave a face. So we got cows and pigs. And then we need mason jars. Let's do some mason jars. Hey Diane, how are you? Welcome, dear. Do I want him? I was seeing, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's got cute little daisies down there at the bottom. Well, let's just get it blurry, Diane. I think I like him down for the bottom, so we'll wait to glue him down. Ooh, I like this green. Let's see what's on the, no, I don't want the polka dots. What do I want to put right here? Y'all see something in this stack that'll look good right here? You gotta tell me. Let me catch up on my comments here. Yes, Deborah, it is not fun at all. I never realized, and my mother, she started it early and went through it forever. She passed away when she was 47, and I still don't think she was finished with it. Thank you, Diane. It is, this is going to be a new book that I'm making. So this is the cover. We're just doing the back cover. Just kind of like a collage patchwork cover. The green one, Anne? Which green? This green? Me too, Robin. I'm so ready to be done with it. Well, lucky you, Debbie. I'm so glad you are, because I don't, so, and this green. Okay. I pity everybody who has to deal with this. It's awful. Right, Selena? Selena knows. Her and her hot flashes. Alright, so we're going to put the green here. Thank you, Anne. Yes, the stacks. This paper stack I love. I've already done one book with this paper stack, and I just think it is so cute. I mean, I could make 1,000,000 books out of this paper stack. I love it. Let's see. I think I want to do a salt and pepper shaker over here on the edge. Not that one, this one. But I don't want it to be very long. Let's just do one shaker. Go up a little bit so we can get all of that covered. So then I just have one little swatch here that I need a tiny piece for. I think I might do, not that one. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Yes, Nan, they do last for days. It's not fun at all. Okay, I don't want to cover up the cow's face because, you know, we don't just want cow booties showing in the cover. Okay, so we got that one, and then I really like this, so I think I'm going to put this down here. However, that needs to not go on first because it's going to need to go over something else. So let's use some forks and spoons. Let me add this one real quick. I really like the mason jars. And then the forks and spoons can go next. Uh-oh, I don't think I went over far enough with my Mod Podge. Let's just get some all over this now. Now that we're at the bottom. Well, don't be requesting nothing while you're driving, Selena. We want you here tomorrow. We want you here this evening, so no texting and driving. Can't even believe you're watching a video while you're driving. Are you crazy, woman? Yes, Robin. Having an Etsy shop is really worth it. Oh, you have wallpaper? Oh my goodness. You have to do videos on the wallpaper. I have been looking for wallpaper everywhere. Everywhere. So, yes. Yes, please, please, please do an Etsy shop because you would have so many customers, I promise. Oh, thank you, Nan. That Christmas book took me so long to make because I absolutely put my heart and soul into that little book because she is just precious, and I'm a little worried about her because I've been trying to get in touch with her since about mid-April, and I can't get in touch with her, so, and that's not like her, so I'm a little bit worried about my friend. So that's one reason I went ahead and posted the video. I'm hoping that she'll see it and respond to me. She's got some health things going on, and I don't want to say, you know, what she's got going on because I haven't asked her if that's okay, but it definitely makes me worry about if she's okay. So Trina, if you see this video, honey, please, please respond to my messages because I'm very worried about you, dear. Okay. The fun part about this is it's messy, and then you get to pull glue off your fingers. Oh, you have voice chat. Okay, well, good. I'm glad to know that you are not driving and actually watching a video, girl. Yes, you do have many friends. Ooh, I love patriotic stuff. As a matter of fact, that's one of the next things that I want to do is like an Americana style journal. I hope she's okay too. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue. Oh, well, I used Aleene's tacky glue for the front cover. This actually is not Mod Podge. It is Elmer's glue. Actually, it's not even Elmer's glue. Hang on and I'll get what. Oh, I think I used them all. It's the cheap dollar store glue. You know, it's not even the Elmer's brand. It's like Elmer's glue, but it's the cheap dollar store brand glue. So that's what I used for mine. And I just mix it. I mix half glue, half water, and that's what I make my Mod Podge out of. Sorry, guys, I got quiet for a second because there was somebody outside yelling. It kind of freaked me out for a second. But I'm not sure if my neighbor's yelling at his dog or his kid. I'm hoping, I'd rather it be the dog. But yes, Robin, you definitely need to do the Etsy store because it's worth the time. Especially, you know, I mean, I work 6 days a week and I'm still running my Etsy store. You know, and I try to be really good to my customers, and I try to, like, it, you know, I give myself enough shipping time that, you know, if something were to happen, you know, then I still have time to you know, to ship it to where my customers would be pleased, but I always try to ship it that same day or at least the next day. But it's really not that bad. And, you know, if you buy things in bulk and you just have so much stuff that, you know, you've got stuff running out your ears, then why not share with the world? Because, you know, it helps you and it helps them too. So I'm just filling in 2 little spots here. And then I want to go back over it and just make sure that everything is stuck down pretty good. Yeah, Nan, and it's a lot cheaper than Mod Podge. So that's why I use it, because, I mean, why go and spend... You know, Mod Podge can be expensive, especially if you're getting it at like Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. So, I really hate that I have this one spot. I don't know if y'all can see it. I've got one spot down here on the bottom. I don't know how I wound up doing that, but I just didn't have enough of anything that was long enough to go there. Ooh, I've got something right here. That's what I'll do. I'll put him there. I think Teresa will like this, even though it's not exactly like the other book. But she knew, you know, I mean, you're never going to get journals exactly the same as the last one. So, I think she'll be fine with this. Okay, let me catch up on my comments. Yes, wallpaper. And we're talking about, Robin asked if it would be worth it, if it was really worth it to open up an Etsy shop, Anne. Oh, that's cool, Robin. You know, craft shows are a lot of hard work. An Etsy store is not nearly as much work as a craft show. So if you can do craft shows, you can definitely do an Etsy shop. Oh, thank you, Robin. Candy, you can't see out the windows. All right, girl, you be careful. Don't be watching videos while you're driving. I think I am going to put book corners on this. I think I may put book corners all the way around, Diane. It's a good idea. Yes, Selena, like you, driving while you're watching videos. Crazy. You're crazy. Okay, so let's see what we have now. So basically, I mean, and I still didn't use up nearly all of the scraps that I have. I've got so many scraps, it's not even funny. Okay, I'm going to move this, maybe, because I don't want it to stick to the inside cover. Maybe it's already stuck. Ooh, it sounds like it's thundering outside. Are you crazy about this book? Well, you're definitely going to get one of these books, sister. Okay, got to get some wipes. I just got to get some of this glue off because it will have my book stuck to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flip this over, and then I'll just leave this laying to let it dry. And then once it dries, I'll go back and probably do a coat of Mod Podge over that again, just to make sure it's got a good seal to it. Well, Diane, you go have fun being creative. You have beautiful stuff. You do beautiful work. So I can't wait to see what you bring out next. Aw, Robin, I'm so sorry. Oh, God love your heart. Oh, I am so sorry. That is such a hard thing to go through. I wouldn't know what to do without my fur baby. As a matter of fact, I had thought about putting her on video because, well, I haven't had time to take her to the groomers, okay? So, she was just looking rough. I mean, she was looking real bad, and she was stinky, and I was like, you gotta have a bath. And so I had this bright idea that I was going to give her a haircut and shave her myself. Well, y'all, it's horrible. But yes, Robin, I'm so sorry. I am so very sorry that you are going through that. Hi, Michelle. I cannot imagine. But yes, so my little Gracie has the god-awfulest haircut, but she's clean. She don't smell bad, and she will be cool when she go outside now, because before she was burning up trying to go outside. You're welcome, Robin. Big hug, sister. That is a very hard thing to go through. Okay, I just keep picking at this. All right, now I got to pull up my picture so that I can remember what it looks like. Okay. I may have to do the front cover in a second live video, because I'm going to have to gather up the stuff to do it with. So, plus I'm going to have to probably go pretty soon anyways, because I got to get ready to go back to work. I work a weird schedule, so I work in the mornings. I work at a rehab facility right now. I go in and I cook their meals because it's such a convenient schedule for me. So I go down at about 6:30 in the mornings and make their breakfast and come back home, because it's only about 10 minutes away from me. And then I go down at lunchtime and make their lunch and come back home. And then I'm usually there for an hour or so each shift, but I get paid for 2 hours each shift. So that allows me time in between to work on my books and my Etsy shop. So, oh, and your baby knocked a bottle off your plate. Oh no, it hit you in the forehead. So, do you guys want to see Gracie's bad haircut? Robin, you tell me if it would bother you, because I would totally not do it at all, and it won't hurt my feelings a bit. Sorry for reaching over. Okay. Now, y'all don't laugh. I honestly think she's really embarrassed, because I think she's ashamed of what she looks like. Yes, Nan, it is a nice shift, and the place where I work is only like 10 minutes away from me, so I can shoot down there, cook their meal real quick, and run back home and work on my stuff. So it's a very convenient schedule for me. Oh, me either, Ann. I cannot even imagine. Robin, I am definitely keeping you in my prayers, honey. All right, y'all. So, Gracie, are you going to say hi to the camera? Are you going to say hi to the camera? Okay, here we go. All right, are you ready? So, y'all, look at this face. Look up, Gracie. Look up. I did such a bad haircut on this poor puppy. Look, look how wrapped up she is. I'm sorry, Gracie. Are you embarrassed about it? Are you embarrassed about it? So, yes, she usually has the pretty little curls, and she's afraid that I'm getting the clippers out again, y'all. That's why y'all see her shaking. Come here, baby. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, thank you, Nan. Thank you, Robin. She is my baby, so Oh gosh, she loves me to death, Anne. She looks pretty bad. She definitely needs to go to the groomers now, that's for sure. All right, Gracie. Oh, thank you, Corinne. Yeah, she's definitely a mess, and she has separation anxiety really bad. And before I did the job that I do now, I did bail bonds and fugitive recovery, and I still do the bail bonds kind of on the side. But in that job, she could just go to the office with me, so she was with me everywhere I went. And then when I started doing this, of course, I can't take her with me to cook. But I never left the house without her going with me unless I went to the grocery store. And so my husband said when I would leave to go to the grocery store, she would sit by the door and whine and howl till I came back. So she does have separation anxiety. Hey, Cindy. She has separation anxiety. Oh, your wolf eats the couch. Is it a real wolf, Robin? Hey, Selena, are you still driving? And just making sure you're okay. Well, thank you for dropping in, Cindy. I'm going to have to leave here shortly, too, and go back to work. So, I totally understand. I was just working on a book cover. I'm making my next journal, so this is going to be the cover for it. So I just thought I would kind of do like a craft with me and just turn on a live video instead of trying to load a video. So it's a little bit easier to, you know, because when you're live, you're just, you know, it loads itself. You don't have to load. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Selena, you need to let me know you're okay, sister. I know you're driving and watching videos, crazy woman. She may be at home now. She may be transitioning from car to house. Hey, Dana, how are you? It's been a long time. Arctic wolf. How cool is that? I'd like to see a picture of her. I bet she's beautiful. I bet she's big. Oh, I got scrap pieces up under my... Well, I'm pretty much done with it now, Cindy. I'm just kind of letting it dry. My husband's texting me, asking me questions. I don't know what he's asking. I'm probably going to have to get off of here shortly, ladies, because I've got to get ready to go back to work. And, but hopefully I'm going to start doing some more of these live videos. And I'll come back and I'll probably do a live video to do the cover and maybe the spine. So, I'll try to do these more often because people seem to like them. So, oh, thank you, Deborah. Oh, yes, she's a mess. She's my little baby dog is what I call her. So, hey, Candy, did you get your car washed? Oh, you're getting it washed now. Bye, Cindy. Have a good day at work. Bye, Deborah. Be careful doing your errands. Thank you, Nan. Bye, Debbie. Thank you for coming. It was good to see you. Oh, Deborah, I'll be on here. I'm probably going to do more lives more often. I'm going to try to anyways. Thank you, Robin. You have a good day, honey. You let me know if you need anything, okay? And I will definitely be keeping you on my prayer list. All right, ladies, I am going to have to sign out so that I can answer my husband because he's not going to stop texting me until I do. So, well, thank you guys for coming and playing along, crafting along with me. And I will come back and do a live video to show when I do the cover and the spine. So, y'all be looking for that. And big love to all of you guys. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Corinne. You have a great weekend too, Candy. All right, let me see if I can figure out how to do this now.